Alright, hello, today's video journal day 178. So, today was pretty good. I didn't get any work done today because it's Sunday. Sunday is my non-negotiable day off. I've officially decided today that it's going to be my 100% non-negotiable day off. I need to give myself at least one day off that is going to be a day off no matter what. I think it's healthy for me if I do it that way. Because today I was thinking to myself, I wonder if I should just work since I didn't work Saturday, and I was giving myself a bunch of excuses as to why I should work, and then I was like, you know what? No, I need at least one guaranteed day off no matter what. Because honestly I still need to recover. I think this was good that I did that because I still needed to recover from yesterday because obviously I was not ready. I was not prepared. I wasn't ready for any more editing today. And I'm glad that I'm recharging, resting, relaxing. I really need to do that. So I'm glad I did that today. I'm going to start editing tomorrow. And I'm changing up my schedule a little bit. I'm going to start getting up at 9 instead of 8:30, which will give me another 30 minutes of sleep. I'm doing that because I need to take a little bit better care of myself. And I've decided that giving myself more sleep is one of the ways I'm going to do that. And yeah, so I really want to start working. I also really want to start working on my other ideas that I've been talking about, like the authentic stuff. I really want to start working on that stuff. I think that'd be really fun. I haven't chose exactly what idea. I've had a few roaming around in my head. I haven't chose one yet. But I really want to start working on those ideas. I think I'm going to have a lot of fun working on those ideas. And I really want to diversify, at least at the start here, while I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And yeah. I recently said that I didn't want to do any challenges, challenge runs in Pokemon, and I've kind of decided against that. I told myself that I wasn't going to record when I'm streaming because it can sometimes stress me out, but I'm really realizing that that's kind of just free content that I'm just like letting stay on the table. So here's what I'm going to do. Challenge runs aren't going to be my main focus. I'm still going to do them, but they're going to take a little while to edit, and they're going to take a little bit longer because they're not my main focus. I still want to push them out. I still want to do them, and I still want to make videos out of them. Because there are certain parts that I don't love about editing. Sometimes they can be a little tedious to edit. But I really want to push out my fun challenge run content because it's still fun. It's fun to make. I think it's fun to watch, and I want to improve editing gameplay too. So I don't want to just not do the challenge run content anymore. I think that's a really bad idea, honestly. I think that's honestly a really bad idea. I'm really looking at it now. Like I want to put it a little bit on the back burner. Not 100%, but I don't want it to be my main priority, is all I'm saying right now. I still want to make videos out of them. I just want to experiment with other content too. I want to experiment with the authentic stuff that I've been talking about that I want to make. And I'm only streaming 2 days this week, and I'm planning on keeping my schedule like that. They'll take longer to get out. The videos will take longer to get out, which is not necessarily a bad thing. At least the stream-related videos will take longer to get out, which is not necessarily a bad thing because I'm working on other videos anyway. So I'm not really upset by the fact that streaming less means that they're going to take longer. So yeah, they're just going to take longer. And that's okay. And I realized that streaming is honestly one of the things I've really realized lately that I've been kind of having a hard time accepting is that streaming is kind of hard on me. It just is because I stress myself out worrying that I'm not being entertaining enough. I stress myself out so much, and I also realize that talking too much is hard on me, which sounds crazy, but like I just can't talk too much, or I'm just like absolutely drained after a while. The streams have honestly, there are times where the streams have kind of drained me. I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like a lot, and I'm just kind of overwhelmed. And there are days I get off a stream and I'm just like, I don't even want to edit because I'm just so drained and I don't want to do this anymore. But I realize that's what I need to do is I don't want to stop streaming because I genuinely do love it, and I genuinely think that I'm going to love it more and more as I develop the skill of talking and as I develop the skill of entertaining. I genuinely think I'm just going to keep loving it more and more. And I know I've gotten better and better because I've looked at some of my old stuff, and yeah, I'm talking more. I'm getting to the point where I can commentate over most things now. I'm getting better at commentating. I'm getting better at all this stuff. And I just have to realize that that's part of the thing is it's slow growth, and that I need to just deal with the fact that I'm gonna suck for a while, and that's okay. That's okay. That's part of the process. And I don't and yeah, I mean, I don't want to give up on streaming because I genuinely do enjoy it. I genuinely do love like meeting. I met so many neat, cool people from streaming, and I really don't want to give that up. I don't want to give up the relationships. I don't want to give up the fun challenges that I do on stream. I don't. There's so many things about streaming that I don't want to give up. So I'm not done with streaming. I'm definitely not. I still love it. I just need to give myself some breaks from it because it is a little hard on me because I'm just not used to talking and entertaining as much as I do. So once I start getting better at streaming, once I start getting used to it and it stops draining me as much, then I can start streaming a little bit more. But I get so drained to the point where it's like I don't even want to make videos. I get done, it's like, oh my gosh, I've streamed for 4 hours. I don't want to make any videos now. And that sucks because that's kind of the big thing that you need to do, especially towards the beginning, is you need to be making videos because that's what's going to push you. Streaming's not going to push you. Most people aren't going to discover you from streaming. Most people are going to discover you from most people are going to discover you from your videos. So I really need to make sure I'm putting most of my effort into my videos and not putting most of my effort into streaming. So yeah, I do have one small thing. So I may not have technically worked today, but there was one small thing I did for myself today. I've really been wanting to draw, and 2 months, okay, I'll say roughly 2 months ago, I drew. I've been drawing Eevee because Eevee is honestly probably the easiest to draw. So this is from like 2 months ago, roughly, and I just decided that I wanted to draw today. So I tried a different method. First, I traced it. So this is the trace of another Eevee artwork that I wanted to do. And then I went and I looked at my tracing, and then I looked at the main artwork, and I did this. This is way better than the original. This is way better. Do you see this improvement right here? Night and day. Like, holy. Where, like, oh, holy. Like, look at this. This is almost laughable compared to this. This is amazing. This is, like, way better. It's not perfect. It's definitely not perfect. I have, like, a list of critiques on the side because I'm doing this to get better. But, wow. Like, I'm actually really proud of myself, and I did not expect myself to do this good at drawing after not doing it for a few months. But that's another thing I want to do, is make sure that I think streaming lessons is going to help me with this. Make sure that I have a decent amount of free time so that I can work on stuff like this for self-care reasons, because I want to do this and I love this. Drawing is fun, and I want to get better at it. So I think that would honestly really help me feel a little bit happier too. and boost my mood up, which is good for not only me, but also for the content because people want to see passionate people, not tired, bored people. So I need to make sure that I am doing all the things that I want to do so that I am fully ready for all the content that I'm going to make. All right, well, thanks to those who are watching, and I am an unstoppable entertainer.